Welcome to Mack-tion News Now. I'm your lead anchor, Monster Mack, along with my co-anchor, trainee number 1.
How's it going, folks? Mack, I like the suit. The digs are sweet. I'm looking pretty fine myself.
It's new. I appreciate you noticing, trainee.
Not a problem, my friend. But I think the people are here to see and hear a little bit about news. You have any news for us?
That's right. We have some Mack-tion news going on right now. Our top story, trainee. The wait is finally over.
Monster Mack, I've been waiting for a long time. What have I been waiting for?
You've been waiting for the Monster Mack Show Season 2's release date, and it is finally here on September 26, 2012. The Monster Mack Show will air only at monstermack.net.
Now, Monster Mack, I got to speak with one of the executive producers,
Really?
Patrick Harrington, and he told me the Monster Mack Show Season 2 puts the awesome in awesome.
I believe it, trainee number 1. Now, fans have been waiting for this a while, and the wait is going to be well worth it because the Monster Mack guys have been putting a lot of work on that Season 2.
Now, Monster Mack, that's some good news. To some even better news.
Better news?
That's right. Superhero Mack-Man and his sidekick number 1, were said to have saved a school bus filled with children teetering off of a cliff. All the children survived, but $35,000 in damages were done to the city. And when we caught up with the mayor, he was said to have been pretty pissed.
Pretty pissed indeed. I don't know, the mayor's definitely not a fan of vigilantes like them guys.
Personally, I love vigilantes. Anybody in a mask saving the day, that's the kind of guy for me.
Not too bad, trainee. But our next story.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mack, but I hate to interrupt you. We have a special correspondent on Rikers Island in New York. I'd like to send it down to trainee number 9 with a special story about the convicts.
What's up, guys? It's trainee number 9 coming live from what seems to be Rikers Island. And I got the opportunity to talk to none other than Sergeant Muldoon. And I asked him his thoughts. How did you feel about Team Mack Attack versus the convicts? I thought my boys beat him up, but I wanted to know his thoughts for you, the fans.
What are you doing? Get that camera out of my face! What the heck is going on here?
And there you have it, guys. Sergeant Muldoon, a man who's clearly lost his mind. He's unhinged. So I'm gonna send you right back to my boys, Trainee and Monster Mack at the studio.
That was very informative indeed. Mack, I'm glad we got to take a few minutes and sit down with Sergeant Muldoon.
Sergeant Muldoon, a man not full of many words, trainee number 1.
Not at all, Mack. But I believe that you have some related news, including tag team action information.
Related tag team action information news going down right now, trainee number 1. The date of April 27, 2012
will go down in Monster Mack history.
It definitely was one to mark on the calendars because the team of Mack Attack, Monster Mack, and trainee number 1 finally won the Whaling City Tag Team Championship.
They did it on April 27th with the help of the lovely Nikki Valentine taking on the dastardly team of DUI.
Driving under the influence, right?
No, Mack. Destruction under impact. We've got Riot Kellen Thomas, Impact William Thorne, and Kelly Brooks.
Kelly Brooks was in there as well. It was a great match. A lot of action went down, trainee 1, but we came out on top. I'm actually wearing my belt right now.
Oh, that's strange, because I happen to be wearing it as well. Mack, all that information, all that action will be available soon on monstermack.net.
Now, in other news, trainee number 1, the scientists in Boston University have been working really hard in their labs, and it has been shown that 9 out of 10 ladies are not only physically but emotionally attracted to Monster Mack.
I don't have that on my notes.
It's right over here, trainee.
What does the study say about ladies in trainee?
They're saying around 7 out of 10 ladies are really attracted to trainee number 1. Not too bad.
That's not bad.
You keep it up, you can get them numbers up, brother.
I want to take this time to be a little serious, Mack, because I have tonight's top story.
Ooh, top story.
Tonight's top story, Mack, has to do with us.
Really?
Why, yes, indeed.
What, me and you?
Well, mostly just you, but there's a little trainee number 1 on the side.
Oh, everyone loves a little bit of trainee number 1.
You see, Sewage Treatment Productions is releasing its very first full feature-length film, Mack.
Really?
And it's entitled Mack Attack, the Mack-u-Mentary.
I believe that's narrated by McNasty. We pulled out all the stops for this one, training number 1.
Narrated by McNasty and starring interviews with Scott Levesque, DUI, the Minutemen, and many, many more.
Oh, it's gonna be a great one. I believe that we have, it's saying here that we actually have a surprise clip for the fans.
A surprise clip? Mac, let's go to that clip now.
In the world of professional wrestling, where the crazy and obscure are the norm, one man has been able to stand out wherever he's gone.
Monster Mack's a great worker because he had a unique character.
It's one of those gimmicks that just stands out.
He's comedy nonstop.
It was weird, but awesome.
He always had a good match with everybody.
He's very innovative, unique. You never know what the guy's gonna do next, honestly.
I brought something a little bit different to the table than most other wrestlers do.
And honestly, what you saw in the ring is pretty much what you got outside the ring, too. He was just kind of the same guy.
I was just so enamored with how awesome he actually was.
He was a go-getter. If he wanted something done, he tried to do it.
He just had a different way about wrestling, but it worked.
He's eccentric and bizarre, to say the least.
He's one of the nicest guys that I've met both in and outside of the ring.
Very lovable, entertaining, comedic wrestling character.
They were like the hot commodity. They were like the top merchandise sellers.
They want to get their t-shirts out there. There's all these things. They always wanted to top everybody else. They always wanted to have more.
It works for him, and he's had a pretty good career with it so far.
From gym mats to large halls and training schools to TV shows, this is the story of Monster Mack.
Wow, Mac, that was very impressive. It really looks like the sewage treatment production guys have outdone themselves this time.
Well, I personally know, training number 1, a lot of work went into that Mack-u-Mentary. I think the fans are really gonna enjoy it. If you go online and go to the internet, so you can actually get a digital download of the DVD.
Wait a minute, Mac. Not only can I buy the DVD copy, but I can download it directly to my computer for my iPod and etc.?
That's right, sir. Save some cash if you want. If you're on the go, you can watch it anywhere.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Mac. Do you happen to know what day that DVD and digital download will be available?
I think I do, training number 1. The date will be September 26, 2012.
September 26, 2012, Mac. That sounds a little familiar to me. Does that happen to be the same day that the Monster Mack Show Season 2 is going to be available only on monstermack.net?
Yes. Yes, it is, training number 1.
All right.
I've seen it personally in the screening, and it was pretty fantastic, let me tell you. Now, how are we going to top such great news like that? I really don't think we can, Trainee, because I don't seem to have any more news.
I have no news left either.
So, I'm Monster Mack with Mack-tion News. This is my co-anchor, training number 1, saying,
Everybody have a good night. Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. I want to get some wine after the show?
Well, you know, you can't have wine without chicks.
Well, I have a whole jug. You bring the chicks, I'll bring the wine.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound too bad.
Sounds pretty good, I'd say. Yeah.
How about we hit up monstermack.net, huh?
I'm already on monstermack.net in my iPod.
Really?
Check it out.
Oh, man, I don't have internet. That sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.